Hi all, just wanted to remind you about NAIDOC Week. The theme for this year's Heal Country. Country is important to Aboriginal people. It sustains our lives in every aspect, spiritually, physically, emotionally, socially and culturally. It's more than just a place. When we talk about country, it's spoken of as a person. Country's family, kin and law, traditions and language. For Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, it's been this way since the dawn of time.
Welcome to our school. The Hilltop schools of Glenfield Network, Campbell House and Glenfield Park, Ejuga School, would like to acknowledge the Gweagal people of the Dharawal language group, for it is upon their sacred ancestral lands that our schools are built. As we share our knowledge through teaching and learning, may we pay homage to the First Nations elders, past, present and future, for they hold the traditions, memories and wisdoms from the lands which we place our feet upon today, and extend this respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people. Welcome to Hilltop.
One of my most favourite things about NAIDOC is all communities, all walks of life coming together to celebrate Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture, everybody embracing all the different rich culture that it has to offer. NAIDOC for me is a celebration for all Australians to celebrate the oldest Indigenous culture in the whole world. We as Australians are so fortunate to be able to have that as a part of our culture. We call upon everybody to celebrate the rich heritage that is Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture. Heal Country is a theme based around the protection of our sacred sites, as there has been much destruction through mining companies, the deconstruction of our land, our soils through building cities on our sites. It's about calling upon all Australians to help us protect our sacred sites and our country, and to preserve and respect our culture.
What does NAIDOC mean to me? NAIDOC Week is a time to celebrate the rich history, the culture of our First Nations people. It's also a chance for us to reflect on their courage, their strengths and their triumphs. It's most important, it's a time for all of us to come together as one and to all gain an understanding of our First Nations.
What is NAIDOC Week for me? I come from a very diverse background, and I come from a country where the Indigenous culture was very much wiped out, and I don't know much about my Indigenous roots or our traditions. I think that NAIDOC Week is a great opportunity to learn from the Indigenous people of Australia. They have a wealth of knowledge. They have so much to share with us if only we just ask them, because I know that they are willing to share a lot of their traditions and how to look after the land with us. NAIDOC Week is a way to show that we are all one and that we need to listen to the original people of this land to live peacefully and in unity with one another.
Heal the Country means to me to protect the land, culture and traditions of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islands people. May we be able to heal our country.
For me, one of the many things I love about NAIDOC Week is not only learning about Aboriginal culture and how important it is to our country, but also seeing the sense of pride that our young kids have when talking about it. I've seen over the years many quiet kids that don't really speak up come NAIDOC Week have such a loud voice. They're so proud of their culture and they have a real sense of identity, and to me it's so inspiring. I love what it means to them, and I love that they can share their feelings and thoughts about everything with us, and it's just absolutely incredible. You know, we need to do that more often. It's really cool.
NAIDOC Week for me is my favourite week of the year. It's an opportunity for the three Hilltop schools, Glenfield Park, Ejuga and Campbell House, to come together and celebrate the oldest culture in the world. Unfortunately, it didn't take place this year, but I really look forward to celebrating with our communities next year.
NAIDOC Day. For me, Aboriginal culture and especially art is one of what I look at it in awe, and I'm greatly inspired by it myself. And NAIDOC Day, I think, is a celebration of Aboriginal history, culture, and society.
NAIDOC Day to me is having more opportunities to learn about the rich history and culture of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people.
Heal country means to educate future generations. To truly heal country, we have to do more.
During NAIDOC, we celebrate Aboriginal people, history and culture. What NAIDOC means to us at Ajuga School is a reminder to celebrate, value, reflect and remember our First Nations peoples. We may all be in different places right now, teaching and learning from home, but we are all on Aboriginal land. We celebrate these lands and the life they give us.